Hey guys, it's Andrew from the blog Pine and Prospect Home, and this past weekend my sister babysat and my husband and I were able to go on a little date together. He just woke up from a nap and do some thrifting. I got to hit 2 large thrift stores, both Goodwill and another thrift store, so I'm gonna share that footage with you now and kind of share my thoughts and what drew my eye and I hope you guys enjoy. So the first thrift shop that we went to was Goodwill, and I love checking the linens in the Goodwill just because they oftentimes have brand new merchandise from places like Target and Kohl's and Walmart. And so I have found brand new Target curtains at Goodwill. This was a brand new beach towel actually from Target, and it was huge. And I thought that the price was really good on it. I want to say it was like $7.99 or $8.99. You can see they have some brand new curtains and towels here that are all from Target. I didn't grab any because I didn't see any that I loved, but the selection is just really awesome sometimes at Goodwill. You never know what you're going to find. I almost bought this crib skirt, and they had some really pretty baby items. You can see they're brand new, still in the packaging, but I'm trying to be more minimal and not buy everything I see just because it's a good price. Their furniture selection was kind of limited, unfortunately, at this Goodwill. But I thought these glass items were really pretty. They're like little glass canisters, jars, I guess. And they had a really pretty shape. These little peppermint grow kits were cute, but I decided to leave them there. I didn't end up finding any ironstone or false craft dishes at this particular Goodwill, but sometimes you really have to dig to find the good stuff. I thought these little jars were fun. I almost snatched them up, but again, I'm really trying to be picky, and unless I absolutely love it, I'm trying not to buy everything that I see. I always like to check the artwork and the frames at thrift stores. You never know what you're gonna find. I found some beautiful artwork, and so it's really important to kind of take some time and file through the frames. I thought this frame actually was really pretty. Obviously I would have exchanged, swapped out the artwork, but I thought the shape was pretty. I just ended up leaving it there because I wasn't in love with it, so. Of course, baskets. I always check the baskets. And sometimes you've got to dig and look through them just to make sure you're not missing out on anything hidden back behind what's out in front. I also like to check like the faux florals, stems, things like that, just in case they've got anything new from Target. I thought these pears were pretty, but I actually already have some faux pears and I haven't really used them the past few years, so even though I liked these, I decided to leave them there. I think real pears sometimes are prettier. I love digging through this section of utensils just because I have found some of the coolest spatulas and wooden spoons and kitchen items in this section of the thrift store. So I always take a look just to make sure. This is something that I kind of regret not buying. Obviously, it's not real copper, but I really wish I would have just grabbed it. I thought it was a really pretty sifter, especially for YouTube videos and being a blogger. I really like to have pretty kitchen items whenever I'm doing videos, and so I wish I'd grabbed that. The front of this thrift store has like antique items, I guess. So this front portion of this particular thrift store they call the antique shop. And so unfortunately the items in this section are priced a little higher. So even though there's some cool stuff, it's not quite as cheap as, you know, as what you find in thrift stores. I'm always on the lookout for cool vintage like pottery, but that jar was a little yellow for me. This picture was really neat, and I almost grabbed it just because I thought it was pretty. I liked the shape, but it was marked a little high, and I know you guys are gonna laugh, but I think it was like $6 or $7. So pretty affordable had I seen that at like, you know, a Marshall's or a TJ Maxx, but whenever I'm thrifting, it's funny how sometimes anything above $5 seems expensive. This was a neat table, I thought, but I didn't need another table. I loved some of the artwork in this section, especially these two beautiful prints of dogs. Oh my goodness, they would look so cool in a little boy's room or a man cave, or I don't know, even I could even picture them in my home. This particular print was really cool too, but it was priced a little high at $15. The dog prints, by the way, were $75 each. I have no idea why they're marked so high. Maybe they're originals or something, but I thought this owl basket thing, I'm not sure what it is, was kind of fun. And I was tempted to buy it because when we redo the nursery, we want to stick to an animal theme, but I decided to leave it there. They had a lot of furniture actually at this particular thrift store, but nothing super high quality, nothing that caught my eye. There was more artwork in the back, so I decided to flip through it and see what I could find. And I'm glad I did, because in this box back here, I ended up finding a really pretty print, and you'll see it here in a second. This is the one that really caught my eye, and it's not an original, but the boys fishing, my boys love to fish, so that was just something that for some reason I just kept looking at it and staring at it. I loved this beverage dispenser. It was all glass and really neat. And I was so tempted to grab it for like get-togethers, birthday parties. I'm kind of bummed that I left it there, but was like $6 and it was a great price. Look out for cast iron. Always checking the mugs for Falstaff, ironstone, but I didn't find anything at this particular thrift store. Again, I love checking this section for vintage kitchen tools and things like that. I actually ended up finding a few pieces here. There was a really cool pizza cutter with a wooden handle, and we've been making homemade pizza lately, so I thought that was a really cool item. And then these measuring spoons were in great shape, and I've been wanting to replace some plastic ones that I have, so I grabbed those as well. I think they were only 75 cents. I sort of regret not buying this piece. I feel like it would have been the cutest little cup for like toothpicks on my buffet or something. But I left it there. Those white dishes were not heritage pieces, so I decided to leave them there. Didn't see any cast iron here, babe. Just smiling so big at me. So the very first thing that I decided to take home with me was that large blue and white striped beach towel. It was brand new from Target, the one that was at Goodwill, and it was huge and only I think $7.99 or $8.99, and usually large beach towels are like $25, anywhere from at least $15 to $20, $25. So I thought that was a great steal, so I picked that up first. And then I got those two really pretty glass canisters. I thought that they could be used for either flowers, or even they would be beautiful with candles in them. So I loved the shape of them. They're really versatile. They said $3 from Target, but they actually, I think they rung up for like $1.29 or $1.39, something like that. And then that was all that I purchased at Goodwill. But then when we went to the other thrift store, I have some regrets, which I already talked about in the video, but I ended up getting that like vintage pizza cutter. I thought that was really cool. I loved the handle. I'm always looking for pretty kitchen items like that. And then those measuring spoons I got, there's a plastic set that I have that I want to get rid of, and so I'll replace that set with these, and I just thought they were really neat and much more charming than the plastic set that I have. Then I also grabbed that print. I know it's not an original or anything like that, but that particular print I was just really drawn to, and I think that I'm gonna try to make it work somewhere in my home. And if I can't find a place for it in my home, I can always try to put it up in my booth over at the antique store. So I hope you guys enjoyed this thrift with me. I hope it was fun for you guys to come along. And I will see you all next time. If you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe. I go thrifting all the time. My home is made up mostly of secondhand finds, thrift scores, and so it's always fun to take you guys along. But I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.